Hey guys, this is Sweet Nightingale here, and looks like we have the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff going on. Look at this cool background. Oh my gosh, that looks like a disco floor right there if I ever saw one in my life. Look at all those lights. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Actually, you know, in a way, this really brings back some memories. This totally looks like the 70s right here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh my. So anyway, here is what the loading screen looks like, and we're gonna get this thing to load in here, and we'll go ahead and show you the stuff in Create a Sim first. Okay, so here we are in Create a Sim, and I filtered the content to just the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff here, and we're gonna go ahead and look at the hair without accessories. Now this is very messy. It looks kind of very, it kind of almost a little windblown, but you know, very, very kind of messy like that. And we'll go ahead and look at it in other colors. You can kind of see it the most in blonde, I think. Not real great in not real great in gray, but you know, there it is in all the different colors right there. And then here is the next one. So I mean, you know, just some very cute stuff. Very cute stuff. I could kind of see myself using that, you know, for certain Sims, I guess. Now here are the ones with accessories coming up. We'll go ahead and look at this in all different colors. There's that. And this has just got, you know, it kind of looks, when you put it in the darker colors, you can kind of see the little headband a lot, you know, a lot better. And it's kind of the same, except, you know, different colored headbands and stuff. And you can stylize these the way you want to, if you wish. Here's the next one. We'll go ahead and look at it in all different colors. And I know I'm kind of being a little slow with this, but I want you guys to really see it. There it is in all different colors, like that. Not very pretty in gray. Again, these just aren't, I don't think these are really made for gray hair. And then, you know, the pieces are just the different colors. So it's kind of the same hairstyle, but just the accessories are different colors. So there's the hair. And let's go ahead and look at the clothing. And I'm going to put her in some shorter hair because I'll be able to show the clothing off a little better. So we'll go ahead and do that right there. And let's go ahead and look at, now these are for the female Sims. And I think we're going to go ahead and try to filter it, which it looks like we have it filtered. Okay guys, so here we are in the female clothing, and we'll go ahead and just show you the shirts first. There's this one. Kind of got the little armband on there, very cute. And it's kind of like a shirt, like over a shirt, like if you got like a tank top or a halter, or, well, yeah, kind of one of those tops that kind of needs one of those shirts over there, but it's going to really, really show off your belly. And then there's some similar ones in this color here. And you can recolor these if you guys want to, so in the Create a Style thing. So, and here's this. Very colorful. Very, very colorful. And I remember wearing stuff like this in the 80s, you know, with the little belt around it and stuff, but there's a stripe right there, and boy, you can only wear like horizontal stripes if you've got a good figure, because boy, horizontal stripes can really make you look fat. Okay, now we're gonna get into the 80s with the little t-shirts and sweatshirts and stuff with the little logos and that on there. So there's this one. And they have different stencils on them and just different colors, and you can recolor them if you want to. Here's a plain one, if you don't want any coloring on it or any, well, actually I shouldn't say coloring, but like if you don't want a stencil on it. And you can always recolor the little channels in the creative style. That's the beauty of Sims 3, absolutely. Okay, so here's this, kind of got like a little jacket over it. Very cute. Oops. And then of course different designs on the underneath shirt there. And there's this one. Okay, so here's the next one. Ooh, sexy. Look at that. Kind of like a little strapless top with the shorty jacket over it. Gosh. This, you know, looking at this stuff sure does bring back the memories because, oh my gosh, you know, when I was in school and stuff, people would wear this stuff all the time. I mean, all the time. Let's go ahead and put on her this here. That way we can kind of see the pants and everything that we need to look at. So we'll go ahead and look at the bottoms. Cute little shorts. Very, very cute little shorts here. And of course they have them in the different colors like that. There's red, nice and red. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go with the bell bottoms. Look at that. Jeans. And then they just have them in the different colors and stuff right there. Definitely bell bottoms there. Now here's some ripped up ones. Ripped up pants here that you can see. Look at that, leopard. And then there it is in just, you know, kind of a whitish color. And we're going to go down here to these shorts. Look at that. And then they just have them in the different colors. There's some darker ones. There's those here. And that is all for the female separate pieces, like for the tops and bottoms. Let's go ahead and look at some full outfits. And these take a while to load, even though I have it filtered. It is crazy. Oh my, look at that. That actually looks kind of comfy. And then here it is in some other colors right there. And of course you can color it any way you want to. There's this. And again with some other colors. Now that is colorful. That is definitely colorful. Here is... now this is boy, I sure remember stuff like this. Look at that. And then here it is in some other colors. Now these you could actually work out in. This is like workout stuff right there, man. I'm telling you. You can actually use this for athletic wear, which, wow. Okay, and here's some more colorful stuff here. Oops, come on. And then there it is in just some other colors right there. So, I mean, it's kind of, you know, if you really want to go back in time with your Sims, you know, this is really good to do. I mean, because this is, okay, here's the next outfit. That one, and some pink and black right there. You can really, really, really look at that leopard woman, leopard lady right there. But this is definitely a stuff pack this is definitely a stuff pack where it is a time warp. Let's see, where was I? Okay, here we go. Lost my place. So they've actually got quite a lot of cute little clothes in this pack. But that is really cute. And again, here it is in some other colors right there. Okay, here's the next one. Just some cute little shorts with a kind of like the little suspenders, I guess, over them, if you will, or, you know, the little pieces that go over the shoulders right there over that top. Look at that. Very colorful. There's a lot of colorful things in this pack, which is, I guess it's what they really wanted to accomplish. I mean, there's in that color right there. So there's a lot of, my gosh, there's actually a lot of full outfits in here. Here's this one. And again, there it is in some other colors. Look at that design right there. So if you really want to make a colorful statement, this is the way to do it. Look at that. That's a zebra print right there over a pink little dress. Okay, here it is in some other colors without the zebra print. Okay, here is, now this is cute. I like this, you know, I really like these little pants and top with this. You know, this is actually very cute. Very, very cute. And here it is in another color and a slightly different design right there. And we have this one like that. Kind of a plain one, you know, just sort of red and with some white pants. Now look at that. Oh my goodness. Holy smoke. That is different. That is very, very different. And here it is in some other colors. So there's actually a lot to show you guys in this pack. As you can see, there is a lot. Okay, so now we're getting onto the bottom row here. Here's this one. And I like that they do have like some little accessories to go with it. Like you can kind of see the scarf, you know, tied around her neck right there. So, you know, that's nice. There's another design. And I don't think that there's anything new in formal wear. Let's go ahead and look at some shoes. Okay, nothing in shoes. I don't think we have anything in accessories. Nope. Let's go ahead and look at some formal wear. I don't think that there's any new formal wear for this either. I think, everything that you saw in
Snar Kushla.
Yeah, I think everything that you saw in the everyday stuff is going to be like what you're going to see in formal wear. Yep, this is it. So this is all the female stuff. Now let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and bring up a male sim here. Oops. I don't want that. Let's go ahead and bring up a male sim and we'll look at the stuff for the guys.
Nayaka.
Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the hair. And we need to filter this egg in. Okay, so here are some hairdos for the guys. We'll go ahead and show you this in other colors right here. Not very nice in gray. You know, I don't like any of these in gray. I do have to say, sometimes you can see it a bit better in blonde. Here's this one. It's kind of a long do. Look at that. Oh, and the first one, I don't know if I turned him around so you guys could see that. So we'll go ahead and do it this way. There's the first one right there. And let's go ahead and look at the hair with accessories and see if we have anything there. And looks like we do not. So let's go ahead and look at clothing. And it looks like we are in full outfits right now. So we'll go ahead and look at the full outfits and then we'll go ahead and get into the individual pieces here. Here is this little suit thing. And it looks like, oh, this is formal wear. There it is in other colors right there. Let's go ahead and get into some everyday because I think we're going to see more in everyday. Okay, here we go.
Zadurpa.
And this is better. And we do have it filtered. So it looks like there's quite a few things in here for the guys. Now, these are the full outfits. Look at that. And here it is in some other colors right there. Very cool. and also very colorful. See the design on the shirt, ripped up pants, look at that. And here it is in some other colors and some other designs. It's that doesn't have anything on the shirt right there. So I kind of like that they have some plain ones too, like if you don't want the stencil. Whoa, look at that. Holy smoke. Oh my gosh. Very colorful. You can definitely make a color statement with this pack. I'll tell you that right now. Here it is in some other colors right here. You could really go far out with this stuff, I'm telling you. And then here is the stuff that I showed you guys in the formal wear. So let's go ahead. We're in the formal wear. So let's go ahead and look at the individual pieces for the guys. Come on. Okay, here we go.
Oh.
Yeah. So here's a little t-shirt, kind of a t-shirt with a jacket over it. I'll go ahead and bring it closer so you guys can see that, since we're just into shirts right there. And here it's going to be in some other colors right here in prints. And look at that. Very, very colorful. Very wild looking. And it's got the little necklace and stuff over it. Okay, so here's this. And here it is in some other colors right here. So not quite as much stuff for the guys, but a little bit for the guys. Let's go ahead and look at the pants here. Definitely a lot more stuff for the women. So I mean, you could really use a lot of these for your Showtime Sims, because you know some of these are just I think just kind of, you know, showy for that. Now this would, those pants would actually go with that shirt, because you can kind of see that. So you can kind of definitely be able to tell like what goes with what. But you can really make your Sims into some rockers with a lot of the stuff, because it is so colorful and just so far out. Look at those pants. Oh my goodness. And then here it is in some other colors. Right there. Look at that. Okay, so this is all the stuff for the guys. And I don't believe that there's any shoes or anything. And I don't know that there's anything for kids. I don't know that we have anything for kids. Let's just, or anything for teens or anything. Probably some of the same stuff that the adults could wear, the teens can wear. But I don't know that we have anything. I don't know that we have anything in here for the little kids. Let's filter it. It's probably a lot of the same stuff. Yeah, we don't really have anything here for kids. Nope, nothing in here for kids. Mm-mm. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get out of this, and we're going to just show you the actual stuff that kind of zoom out a little bit. We don't want to see the bottom of this poor little kid here. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into a game, and we'll actually show you some of the items that came with, well, actually I'll show you all the items that came with this, besides the clothes and hair and stuff. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so here we are in buy mode, and I just brought up one of my other save games here, and actually this was my demo for Monte Vista, you know, just in case you guys were curious. So what I thought we would do is I thought we would just go through this by function. I've got it filtered already. Let's just go through it by function and just see what we have for 70s, 80s, and 90s. We don't have anything in plumbing or appliances. Let's go back over here. Yeah, just to make sure we don't have anything in plumbing. And I don't think we have anything in appliances. Nope. Okay, let's go ahead and look at surfaces. Okay, so we have a dining table. We'll go ahead and look at that. Look at that. And we do have it in other colors, as you can see. Right there. So very nice. You can actually make a color statement in your own house. Look at that. So we'll go ahead and take those out. And we do have an end table. And again, it's going to come in different colors. There's like 3 different colors of those here. A coffee table, we have a couple of these. And I'll just lay one down and just kind of go through the different colors here. But there's that style. And as you can see, here's this color here. And then this color right there. And you can always recolor these if you want to in the creative style. If you don't really like the built-in colors that it came with, you can always recolor that. Here is another coffee table. Look at that. Kind of a banana color there. And then it does come in other colors. There's more of a whitish one right there. And there's that coffee table. Oops. And let's see, do we have any desks? No desks. And no display cases and no miscellaneous. Okay, so that's all for the surfaces. Let's go ahead with comfort. Nothing in beds. We do have a dining room chair that's going to go with these dining room tables. So here's this one. And they do have them in other colors, as you can see. And since that one has a print on it, I'll just kind of, oops, I'll just put it right there so you can see that. But you can kind of see the zebra print on that, which is very, very colorful. So, dining room chairs. And here's a couple of living room chairs. Look at that recliner. It almost looks like it almost does look like a recliner, but, and it does come in like other colors. There's that color here. And then it comes in black. And then here is another living room chair. That actually looks kind of uncomfortable. Look at that. And it does have a couple of other colors. It comes in that color. And then this also comes in a black color. Yeah, kind of a blackish color right there. So there are those living room chairs. Sofas and love seat. We have one couch. And again, it's going to come in different colors. Get it spun around here so you guys can see. There's that color, and then there's that color. Oops. Kind of a very, very, very neon color right there. That's definitely a neon color. So, you know, even with your furniture, you can definitely make a statement of color. Let's see. We have a lounge chair. Put that right there. It has like a little footstool with it, which is kind of cool. And it does come in some other colors. Get it spun around so that we can see there's that sort of reddish color there, and then it does come in, it also does come in this darker color right there. And I don't think we have anything. Oh, we have a We have another thing in miscellaneous. This is kind of a, this is another chair to sit on. Oh, that looks very, oops, that looks very uncomfortable. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And it does come in some other colors. This one here. Get it to turn back around so we can see. There's that. And then this white color right here too. Kind of a cream color, I guess. Now those are actual sectionals. So if you put a bunch of those together, you can make some sectionals out of that. So like that, and then you can turn it around, I think. I think you can make, oops. Yeah, you can definitely make some sectionals out of this. And I did that wrong, but you get the point. You definitely get the point with that. Okay, so there's the stuff for comfort. Electronics. Now we should have a lot of stuff in electronics because this is where they're going to have that big stereo and stuff that if you guys watch the live stream, you'd be able to see that. Now this is a vintage TV. Now some of you may be too young to know what rabbit ears are, but if you this is a very, very old TV, and these up here, these antennas, these are called rabbit ears. And long before cable and long before like satellite dish and all that, the rabbit ears were the little antennas were how you got your channels to tune in. So those are rabbit ears. And here it is in this color. And here it is in this color. So you can have a white one. Oops. We'll kind of put it over here so we can see it. So you can have a darker one or you can have a white one depending on what your style is. And it's a cheap TV too. So, you know, you'll have a bit to pick from if you need kind of a cheapy TV. Here is another TV. This one's a bit of a nicer one. And it's a big one. It is a big one. Look at this. It's kind of got like a little, it's kind of got like a little entertainment center with it there because you can see the little, it almost looks like it's got VCR tapes on it. Look at that, you know, VCRs and stuff there. So yeah, that's neat. And then this reminds me of something that came from the 80s, of course. And here it is in other colors. So we can see that. Let's see, can we get it to there? So you can kind of see the different colors of it, and which means it's got like a different style. It's very colorful. It's still a small TV, but you can kind of see the little shelves on it there. Very neat, you know, very, very decorative, very, very interesting. And let's see, do we have any? We don't have anything in computers. Okay, so here is stuff in audio. This is that really big kind of vintage stereo. You can kind of see the little turntable right there. Very, very neat. And it's also going to come in some other colors. There's that one. And then here is more of a white one, kind of a lighter color right there. So you can kind of see a little bit of a difference. But you see the little... I'll kind of tilt it up so you guys can see, but this is definitely a vintage stereo, and I remember when I was a kid, oh my gosh, you know, we had something like this. You know, it was a big stereo cabinet with the record player and the big, big, big speakers and, you know, the tape deck, and oh my gosh, this brings back so many memories for me. Just so many memories. So there is that stereo. We'll go ahead and take that down. So if your Sims likes, you know, something that's totally vintage, you know, this pack is really going to be awesome. Here's another, here's another stereo. Now this one is more of a neon color, and it's a bit more new, probably something from maybe the 80s. You can kind of see the little tape deck right there. And it's also going to come in some other colors. Here's the white one right there, or the kind of a cream colored one. So that one is your huge stereo. Very, very big stereos in this pack. And let's see if we have anything in miscellaneous. We have this is an arcade machine, it looks like, right there. Now, I don't have I did order my copy from Origin, so I, will get that pinball machine that they were talking about in the live stream if you order from Origin, but I don't have it installed in my game yet. So when I do have it installed, I will show that to you. But this does come in some other colors. That one here, and then this one right here. Kind of looks like the old Missile Command game. Yeah. Looks like the old Missile Command game that I used to play. So there are the stuff in electronics, entertainment, sporting goods. Here is, oh, here's the neon foosball table. They showed this in the live stream, if you guys watched the live stream. And this does come in some other colors. Kind of a darker one right there. And then this one here. Kind of get it right there. So there is a foosball table. And, oh, we have a dance floor. This is the, I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit it in here. Oh, yeah. Now here is it's kind of that disco dance floor thing that I think it lights up when the music plays and stuff, but this is definitely very 70s, very, very 70s. And then we have a guitar, and this does come in some other colors, so we'll look at that. And we'll get a closer up look at this too. So here is that color, and then here is that color. Oops, we'll put it right there. And we'll get a close-up look at it. Kind of looks like something Bon Jovi would play. Now we'll go ahead and take that off. And I think that there's some more colors of this dance floor too. Yeah. There's that color, and then there's that color there. So definitely very, very 70s right here. And this is nice because it's small enough that you can actually kind of put down without taking up a whole lot of space for it. Okay, so this here is some, let's see what they have for parties. Okay, same dance floor right there, that's in parties. And here is what goes with the dance floor. Yeah, right there. This is what goes with the dance floor. You can put that down and then just kind of have those walls like all around it. And it matches up with that dance floor, so they have the same colors. Like if you were to put down this dance floor here, it has the same colors as this dance floor would have. So we'll take that out. And here is here's a disco ball. Now this will light up as music plays, I think. And they do have it in other colors. This one here. And also this one. So we'll see what the lighter one looks like. Get it to put down here. There we go. Let's see. There. Right there. We'll take that down. Now here is, ooh. I think this is a strobe light or something. You can actually put this on your table or your dresser or something, and that should light up and throw a bunch of light like all over your room. And they do have it in other colors. There's a blue one right there, and of course, yep. Okay, so here is all of the party stuff. See, there's a lot of stuff in this pack, and I know it's kind of taking me a while to get through. But there's actually a lot of stuff in this pack, and nothing for miscellaneous in that one. Okay, lighting. This is a floor lamp. And I don't know that I'm gonna, there it is. And it does come in some other colors. It does come in some other colors. Okay. We'll take that one down. Okay, so here is a wall light. Now this is definitely and this is going to be, I think, too big for me to put, but you can kind of get a little bit of an idea. Oh, here we go. We can do it right here on this wall. Very much neon. And it does come in some other colors. There's that color, this color, and then this color. And ceiling lights. We don't have anything in ceiling lights or in outdoor lights. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at decor. We have a couple of plants. And it does come in some other colors. This one here. And that one there. So you can kind of get a good idea of the contrast right there with the different colored pots. And here's another plant, a bigger one. And again, it's going to come in different colors, different colored pots. There's a black one there, and there's another color right there. Let's see, wall decorations. Okay, so we have, it looks like some pictures and stuff to hang up. Here is this thing. Get a closer look at it. Oops, wrong one here. And it is going to come in some different colors. Oh, I have to put it up over here, I think. Right there. You can kind of see that right there. Okay, so here's some more. And it's going to come in other colors, of course. There's that one, and then there's that one. And then, oh, this is going to be big. I don't know if I'm going to be able to put this one anywhere, because this one's going to be pretty huge. Okay, right here. We can do it right here. Now this, I think, is a Environment 10 painting. And it's going to come in some other colors, so we'll take a look at that just very quickly. That one, and then that one right there. So it has, you know, just some different, it's slightly different, you know, it's kind of a slightly different, just kind of a slightly different color and a slightly different picture. Let's see, right there. So you got a little bit of a selection to pick from, should you wish to get that. Let's see, mirrors. Okay, nothing here. Okay. We saw that, and we saw that. Okay, we have a bookshelf. And it's going to come in some other color. Oops. It's going to come in some other colors. Like so. Nothing in dressers and nothing in miscellaneous. Okay, we're almost done here. Kids, I don't think we have anything in kids. Nope, nothing in kids. Vehicles. Don't think we have anything in vehicles. And I think that's gonna do. I don't think we have anything in build mode. Let's filter it just to make sure. Nope, looks like nothing in build mode either. So, okay guys, that is a look at the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff. I think I showed you everything that came in it. And I hope you guys enjoyed, I hope you guys enjoyed the look at the 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff. So there's quite a lot in clothes and hair that you can pick from. A lot of things that you can put in your house to kind of go back in time with if you choose. It's a very nice pack. I mean, I can see myself using some of that stuff. And I'm really glad they came out with it. I really like all the different colorful clothes and stuff, and I really like looking at these old pieces. It kind of tickles me because it just brings back so many memories for me, because I actually was born in the 70s, so I was kind of a child of the 70s and 80s and that. So this just it really does take me back. It really takes me back. So probably out of 5 stars, I'd give this pack I'd say 4 out of 5, because again, they don't have as much stuff for the guys, and they don't have anything for kids. So that's really the only reason I would that I didn't give it a 5. But I think they really did a great job with designing this, and I really like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look at this pack, and you guys have a fantastic day, and we'll see you guys in the next LP. Okay, bye guys.